Up for sale, I've got an Atari 2600 arcade machine. Now, they never made any of these. I made this myself. Actually, this is a stained glass thing I made for it, for the marquee. The bezel is actually, it's also stained glass. It's just not backlit, but it can be. It actually would look pretty cool if it was black backlit because it's got some cool colors to it. Originally, what I wanted to do with it is not use this flashback machine on it. I intended on using an Atari 7800 in there, which is in here now. And I was going to put a Harmony card in there, or possibly a Cuddle 2 card. That's why it's an Atari 7800, because it'll play 7800 games and 2600 games. And I've wired it up so buttons like the reset button, the select button, they're hardwired out there so that they can be attached to the panel. The panel is custom made. It's got nothing in it right now, and I wanted to do that because I wasn't sure where I wanted my joysticks to come out. But I decided to go against using any joysticks that are fixed to it, because when you played, you always held it in your hand. And I thought, well, that seems more popular as far as how you'd play it. So that's what I wanted to do with it. This thing up here is just because I just got lazy with it, and besides the fact, when I was building it, I ended up not needing it. I've got it my own over here. This is my Atari setup. I sit on my carpet and I play, right there. So I don't really need this thing anymore. It's just taking up space and it's redundant in my arcade. So if anybody's interested in this one, I'm selling it. It does work. It's kind of a project, but it's a functional project right now because I'll sell it with the 7800 in there as well, because it is hardwired in there, and it just takes a little bit of, I don't know, I just didn't hook up all the buttons and everything. What I planned to do was, and that's what this top is, I like this, I was going to get some bars and put them on top of here. I was going to get some steel ones and put them across here to emulate this on top, and then I was going to get some wood grain and put it on the front, so it could be there, and then I would gonna put an Atari logo here, because normally you would see an Atari logo right there. So that's it. It's beautiful, and if you have an arcade and you're looking for a place to do an Atari 2600, you don't have that kind of space laying around, there you go. You can have your very own Atari 2600.